heard it yourself right there. And I've got the position on the board, what Hans was discussing. What Hans was saying was that play these amazing waiting moves, a6, a5,
h6,
h6,
bishop a7.
And they usually don't want to commit their king this early because sometimes a very well prepared bishop g5 is a bit annoying. Hans said, no, I'm not going down that pathway. I'd like to play knight d2, and that's also, for me, a kind of a surprising move, bishop b6. In a sense, it puts the bishop in reach of the knight. So I'm far more familiar with moves like a6, a5 in order to drop the bishop out of sight. Bishop b6 was the move, bishop b3, knight e7, knight c4, knight g6, rook e1, and the players are blitzing.
They're just playing so fast. They are in their preparation.
Exactly. That's exactly what it says to me as well. All right, there was one other game before we do go, and that was Wesley Levon, Darush, and Fabi. Okay, counter-attacking early and quickly in the center with d5. That after d4, b5, he was particularly critical of the move h7, h6. He now believes that he's just got one of those nice, sweet positions. You've got the two bishops that he can just grind, and he can grind for free. And he's so confident that his two bishops, he thinks a victory is but just a few more good.
Yeah, it's great to hear players, to hear kind of what are their thoughts, because Hans really sounds like he's very optimistic about his position here.
Very, very optimistic indeed.
Did anybody tell him that this kid hasn't lost in 71 straight games?
I guess that's a news flash. The move knight d2, that was a bit of a surprise for me. I thought Hans's intention was just to continue with his normal development, queen d2 and rook d1. Knight d2, and if you gave this position to the computer might agree that, yeah, white's better, but it might say a third of a pawn better or half a pawn better, not victory is expected, see you in 4 hours, and we'll be signing the score sheets. So that is a very optimistic Hans speaking there from the confessional move. Knight d2 on the board.
Yeah, so maybe can we jump to the game of Carissa against Anna Sargsyan?
Of course.
Because king b7, you just play check.
Exactly.
You bring your king in.
So a7 in case of king b7. Check. No.
He's still
Can't guess Hans's move. But I
Sure
mean,
can't.
there are many ways of winning, and this is one. b7. I mean, you just love to give away your rook, but the problem is any rook moves that allow rook check is over. Rook c5 on the board. Okay, J.
playing all the way to the finish.
And now a7.
Looks good. Looks very good. Did he pick up? I don't think he picked up a queen
No, he didn't
because I
pick up
see
a-
two white queens.
Yeah, so what did he pick up?
Did he pick up a pawn to play with?
I don't understand. What did he pick up? There's a white bishop that's missing.
Okay, maybe white. Could he be thinking, I'm going to make a bishop in this position?
There's a white bishop missing, right?
I think so.
It's true.
Those are two queens. There's a bishop.
But also black pawn is missing there.
Okay. I'm not suggesting that this is the way he should go about winning the game. We think a7, but could he be thinking about b6,
King b7.
b8, b7, and rook c6? Whoa! Say what?
Okay, he's being fancy.
Wow, king b8 and then we have king b6?
He's being fancy for
Checkmate
no
the
reason.
Wow.
And he's going to capture and take and under promote to a bishop after king a7. That's why he picked up the bishop. That's just silly. That's just a silly way to win. Just showing off, styling. He intentionally picked up a bishop to show that he was
This
going
is
to win.
what we're gonna do.
And
Hilarious.
Oh.
b7 checkmate.
Allow me to checkmate.
Hilarious.
Wow, what a great game by Hans Niemann, winning against Abhimanyu Mishra.
Okay, a moment of brevity there on a very, very, very big win.
Would you finish in this
No,
style, Yasser?
no, never. I
That
would have
was
been
so
playing.
unnecessary.
I would have been playing a7 hours ago, putting my king on
He picked
a6.
up a bishop.
No.
He literally blind to. We should show the audience that because those come from studies as well.
What was his intention?